You work hard, every week, every month. The salary comes in and within days, sometimes even hours, it disappears. Bills, groceries, rent, transport, maybe a small treat here and there, and then, you are back at zero. Waiting for the next payday, wondering where it all went, telling yourself that you just need to earn more. But here is the uncomfortable truth. The real reason you are still living paycheck to paycheck is not your income. It is your system. Millions of people believe they have an income problem when in fact, they have a money management problem. You can double your salary and still feel broke. You can get a bonus and it will vanish just as fast, because unless you understand how money truly works, and how to control it, it will always control you. This cycle is not just financial, it is mental, emotional, and until you break it, you will always feel like you are running but never arriving. Let us uncover the real reasons behind this cycle, and more importantly, how to escape it. Number 1. No system means no control. The first and most painful truth is this: if you do not have a system for your money will always disappear. Most people receive their paycheck and spend without a clear plan. Rent takes a huge portion. Then comes food, bills, maybe a subscription or two. Suddenly there is very little left. And what remains is usually spent on impulse, fast food, gadgets, clothes, or entertainment. Without a system, you are reacting to expenses instead of directing your money. You do not know where every rupee is going, so you assume you are just not earning enough. But even high-income earners face the same struggle. That is because income does not guarantee wealth. Structure does. You need a plan for every rupee before it hits your account. You need to assign purpose to your money. What goes to savings, what goes to investments, what goes to needs, and what is allowed for enjoyment. Without that clarity, you will keep wondering where it all went. With it, you begin to take control. Number 2, lifestyle creep is quietly robbing you. There is something called lifestyle creep, and it is destroying your financial future without you even noticing. It happens when your expenses rise with your income. You get a raise, and instead of saving or investing it, you upgrade your phone, start dining out more, or move to a more expensive apartment. You tell yourself you deserve it, that you are rewarding yourself for hard work. And yes, you might enjoy it for a while, but your savings stay the same. Your stress stays the same, and you remain stuck in the same cycle. Lifestyle creep is dangerous because it feels like progress, but it is not. It is like running on a treadmill. You move faster, but you stay in the same place. The solution is awareness. When your income increases, freeze your lifestyle. Keep your expenses the same and redirect the extra income toward your future, emergency funds, debt repayment, or investments. This is how real financial freedom begins. Not with a big salary, but with smart choices. Number 3, the absence of an emergency fund. One of the most common traps that keeps people paycheck to paycheck is the lack of an emergency fund. Without it, every unexpected expense becomes a crisis. A car repair, a hospital visit, a broken phone. They all push you into debt or force you to drain whatever little savings you had. And then the cycle resets. An emergency fund acts as a shock absorber. It protects your progress. It gives you room to breathe. Even a small fund, equal to 1 month of expenses, can provide a powerful buffer. But building it requires discipline. It means putting aside money before spending on wants. It means saying no today, so you can say yes when life hits hard tomorrow. Many people skip this step because it feels slow or boring. But the truth is, without it, every step forward will be met with 2 steps back. If you want to escape the cycle, build your emergency fund like your future depends on it. Because it does. Number 4, emotional spending and instant gratification. Here is a harsh reality. Many people are not just spending money, they are trying to buy happiness. That impulse purchase, that food delivery, that expensive outfit, it is not about the item. It is about the feeling. In moments of stress, loneliness, or boredom, we turn to spending to feel better. And for a few minutes it works. But the regret comes later. The emptiness returns. And so does the financial pressure. Emotional spending is one of the most silent financial traps. It keeps you stuck, not because you lack money, but because you lack awareness of why you spend. The cure is not more income, it is more intention. Before every purchase, ask yourself, is this solving a problem, or avoiding one? Is this helping me grow, or just distracting me from discomfort? When you start recognizing your patterns, you can begin replacing those habits. Instead of spending to feel better, you build routines that actually improve your life. This is the emotional side of financial freedom, and it is just as important as the numbers. Number 5, you were never taught how money works. Here is the most tragic part of all this. None of this is your fault. You were never taught how to manage money. Schools never showed you how to budget, how to invest, or how to understand debt. Society expects you to figure it out on your own, but drowns you in advertising, loans, and pressure to impress others. The system sets you up to consume, not to grow. You are told to study hard, get a job, and earn a salary. But no one explains what to do once that salary hits your account. So you repeat what you see around you. Spend first, save later. Enjoy now, deal with it later. Hope that more income will fix everything. But now that you see it, you have the power to change it. Educate yourself. Read books, follow experts, watch content that teaches you the truth about money. Build your own financial education, because no one else will. The minute you stop waiting for someone to save you, and start learning for yourself, you take the first real step toward freedom. Number 6. No long-term vision for your money. Many people live paycheck to paycheck not because they are irresponsible, but because they have no clear goal. When you do not have a vision, it is easy to waste money. You do not know what you are working toward. So your spending becomes reactive instead of strategic. But when you have a long-term vision, buying a house, starting a business, retiring early, supporting your family, you begin to think differently. Every rupee saved is a step closer. Every small investment becomes meaningful. You stop asking, "Can I afford this today?" and start asking, "Is this worth delaying my dream?" A vision turns discipline into purpose. It makes budgeting feel powerful instead of restrictive. It transforms saving from a chore into a strategy. And it makes you feel in control, because you finally know where you are going. Number 7. You think financial freedom is for others, not you. The last and most heartbreaking reason people stay stuck is mindset. Somewhere deep down, many believe that wealth is for others, that people like them will always struggle, that success requires luck, or privilege, or connections. And when you believe that, you stop trying. You give up before you even begin. But here is the truth. Wealth is not reserved for the elite. It is built through behavior. Through small, consistent choices made every day. Through habits, discipline, and learning. You do not need to earn millions to be free. You need to learn how to manage what you have, how to multiply it, and how to protect it. The first step to escaping the paycheck trap is believing that you can. That you deserve to. That you are capable. Because the moment you shift your identity from victim to builder, everything changes. Number 8. Time to break the cycle. You need a system. You need to protect yourself from lifestyle creep. You need an emergency fund. You must confront emotional spending. You must educate yourself. You need a vision. And most importantly, you must believe that you can break free. Because once you do, your entire life changes. Money no longer controls you. Stress no longer defines your days. And the dream you keep putting off finally becomes possible. That brings us to the next video, how to build wealth in your 20s, even on a low salary. This is where the real transformation begins. Let us get into the mindset, strategies, and steps you can take right now to create a future that is truly yours.